We have finally arrived here at the end of Season 1, here at Brentford, after some dizzying heights, huge wins against both Manchester clubs, as well as maybe someone who will remain nameless, losing their cool, and Aston Villa sort of doing the business against it. Look, it wasn't fantastic. But we've moved on. We've had another 6 Premier League games. We've had an FA Cup semi-final. What's today's video going to be? We don't know. Well, I definitely do. I've done it already. Well, I mean, I haven't done the bit. You know what I mean? You guys clearly know. You know what that means. Like I've done the simulating games and all that, so I know what we're doing. You don't yet. Today, it's either going to be FA Cup final against Manchester City or Liverpool, depending on who gets through from that semi-final. I mean, we're against Arsenal, so it's a bit of an ask. But also, if it's not that, we are playing Newcastle on the final day of the season, hoping to stay in around the European hunt. I don't actually know what counts as getting European football in FC24, because I just don't know. So, you know, if we finished 6th, in reality, yeah, you'd probably get a Conference League spot or something, or Europa League even. I don't know. So we'll see. Before we get into the highlights and get into today's game, make sure you leave that like down below, subscribe if you're new, comment what you think of the video, the tactics, the everything, all of the above. Especially, also, because this is the last video of Season 1, next video will involve transfers. Let me know who you think I should get, for what position, anything, let me know. Definitely left back is going to need to be addressed, because Reguilon is going to go back to Tottenham. Other than that, everyone else is sort of set, except there's pieces that I'm fine with leaving, basically. There's some that will stay, but, there's some that I'm pretty fine with leaving, and you can probably guess who they are. Flecken. It's Flecken. Anyway, the highlights. First game of these highlights is at home at the G-Tech against Sheffield United, where we get 2 penalties in the same game, and you know what? The amount of penalties that you get in these highlights, I just thought I'm going to take 2 exactly the same. So Mbeumo scores 2 penalties, both of them little chips down the centre. Cameron Archer gets one for Sheffield United. It's just one of those ones where they're just away and you've got no hope of catching anyone. And then Yohan Wissa scores a beautiful scissor kick, bicycle kick thing. I'm not too sure how you'd describe it, but it's gorgeous. I know that much. Next up was the FA Cup semi-final, but I'll do that last just to build up that suspense a little bit more, because I guess that's what people would do normally in these sorts of videos. Next, however, was a trip away to Turf Moor to face Burnley, and we won 2-0 thanks to 2 goals from Yohan Wissa. First one, breakaway, he's away, he dinks it over the keeper, nice little lob over the keeper. It actually worked, which is nice, and then he gets a penalty, which he dispatches, and we get all 3 points. It's lovely. We then head away to the Goodison, where it was 0-0, and usually, historically, if you've watched all these videos, you know, if there's a 0-0, I sort of say, look, there's not much worth showing. We'll just we'll gloss over it and not have a look at it. But FC24, you need to fix your highlights feature. Here, as you see, Jensen, I think, plays Mbeumo through, clearly onside. He might even be in his own half. I don't know. He goes through, no one's catching him. He hits a shot across the keeper. It's going in. The game decides offside. It cuts. And that's the end of the game. So we were putting a goal in, a completely legitimate good goal. I mean, like good in the sense that it would count good, like not a bad, like not a non-goal, you know what I mean? Not a good goal as in like, top 10 in the season, like I'm not, yeah. Then we played Fulham, and it was 1-0 thanks to us. It was sort of us getting a penalty karma here, because I dinked 2 down the middle in the first game against Sheffield United, and here Willian does the same to us. It's pretty dog. It's not very nice of him, if I'm honest. Next up was a trip away to Bournemouth, and we lost. We lost 2 games in a row. It was 2-0 to Bournemouth. First goal was Nicholas Seewald, I think from RB Salzburg, perhaps. I'm not too sure. Maybe it was at Salzburg, now was it like one of them, you know what I mean. Just a good finish at the near post. We couldn't do anything. The second goal, however, Enes Unal has absolutely given that a thunder blast. And you know what I was going to say. My only thing is, how on earth was he onside? Like, I don't know, I don't legitimately know if he was onside or not. But either way, it's ridiculous, you know what I mean? If he's offside, why is this a highlight? How can this happen? If he is onside, who the hell let him be onside? Who the hell was not in their line and letting him just run? And then it's a great finish. I can't fault the finish specifically, but the bit that led to the bit where he had the chance to do the finish, bit off. Then most recently, a trip away to not Kenilworth Road because it's not in the game. Another reason why FC needs to sort of pick it up a little bit, but we get away with a 1-0 win thanks to some stupidity from Issa Kibore. A corner got, put back out to Jensen, who crossed it over. It's going out for a goal kick. No one's near it. Kibore lobs it back into the middle where Chris Ramos puts his head on it and Tim Krul dives too far and doesn't get to it. Don't really understand what happened, but I'll take it. It's 3 points and it leads us to the big one. So, how did we go in the FA Cup? Are we through to a final? Are we playing Newcastle in the league? Here it is. We have, of course, true to form in the cup competitions this season. We've simulated every game. We haven't done the highlights for any single one, League Cup or FA Cup. We go through best foot forward, put our best lineup out there to take on Arsenal. We simulate, and it goes down to penalties where we lose 4-1. It's devastating. It's pretty upsetting, especially when you look at the league table or how the league table now looks. Because our game against Newcastle today is 4-0. We are finishing 6th. There is no other possibility, which I guess is pretty fitting. After, I think we've been 6th at the start of every video. Like, post the first video, like where we started the season against Tottenham, I think, we've been 6th the whole time. We've just sat in 6th. I don't know how it's happened. But that's the reality, and it's our reality. I don't know, what am I saying, man? And while there isn't much to play for us, there also isn't much to play for up the top, as you can tell. Liverpool have absolutely run away with it. Congratulations to them. Because, if you just purely go off the games that we had against them, they beat us 3-0 both times. They were far and away the best team we faced. And it shows. Also showing, shortly, will be our lineup for today's game against Newcastle, 6th versus 7th. That's it. That's all I can say. Unfortunately, with the fixture congestion and the games against Bournemouth and Luton being so close to this one, basically we played a fully rotated side against Luton, and it means that we've got our fully first 11 playing here against Newcastle. So it's Flecken, Higgy, Aya, Pinnock, and Henry, midfield pairing of Norgard and Janelt. Up front, it is Mbermo, Damsgaard, Loriente, and Tony. Loriente now our best overall player, which is, surprising, but I think he's gone up 3 overall this season. A few other players have gone up substantially, like Aya's gone up 3 overall, I think, so it's been pretty good. And some of these players definitely we're keeping for the long run. Others, I think we can probably say, we can improve on, depending on how much money we get. It'll be tough. I think that's what we're going to talk about. All right, we're underway. Final game day of the season. I think as we play this one, like usually I just sort of talk aimlessly and then say just whatever comes into my head. But I think we're going to talk about the squad, I guess. And, going into this season, we were very set that, if a reasonable offer from a, reasonable team came in for Ivan Toney, I'd be taking it, but legitimately the only offer that came in all season was one from Hoffenheim in the first transfer window, the summer transfer window, I guess, the Augusty one. Might get a cross in here. Nope. Why? Okay, well, Newcastle going to break here with the pace of Anthony Gordon. So I think I'll continue that trend because I think, again, for the realism of Brentford as a prospect, selling Ivan Toney is probably realistic if it were to come to it. Then, as I said earlier, that's a good interception. That was key, whoever that was. Good tackle again. Oh my God, some wonderful defending on show here. Not that one. Not that bit. Not that one. No, not that one. Ignore that one. Lobbed in by Isak, and we win that one pretty easily. And Burmo cannot get the better of Lascelles, unfortunately. And Newcastle keep it and will be on the offensive through Trippier on the right-hand side. But then we win it through Janelt. Not really a lot on, but he does well to find an angle for a pass for Damsgaard. Can't get by old mate Lascelles. Alright, what passes have we got? Yeah, other players. I think people like Burmo here and Damsgaard. Oh, Ivan Toney. Across the keeper. It's 1-0. Alright, okay, we'll come back to that. It is 1-0. It was just a big switch of play. The player committed to the person who, nearly lost possession over by the touchline. That was a key win, and then Burmo sets up Ivan Toney. And we get ourselves a nice little comfortable 1-0 lead. We take those. Anyway. So, Mbeumo safe. He's staying. Damsgaard's staying. Shirky staying. Loriente, of course, staying. Johan Wissa and Lewis Potter, I'll probably allow offers. And if it's a good enough offer that I think we can get someone else and then, replace them, I will. Otherwise, meh. We'll see. I don't know what that was very hopeful. Who else? Then we get into our midfield next, and basically the only one that I'm dead set certain is 100% safe is Janelt. The other four, Jensen, Visser, Norgard, if we get an offer, they're gone. Basically, Janelt. Okay, that was horrid. That was really bad. It just sort of floated. It wasn't even... He didn't hit that. Yeah, so those midfield blokes, if an offer comes in, and as with Visser and Lewis Potter, if it's a decent offer, it's a decent club or whatever, yeah, I'll take it for the realism of it. Oh, I was trying to lob that over to Mbeumo. Didn't quite get there. Oh, and Damsgaard can't quite cut off the outlet pass, letting them out. Oh, but Norgard wins that very well. Oh, Ivan Toney might just be offside, I think. Yeah, he is. Bugger. All right. Close one, probably, kind of. Oh, much closer than I thought. It's his kneecap. That's just, oh my days. That technology is brilliant. Premier League? Maybe. As for the defence, obviously we'll need another left back. Centre backs, I'm pretty content. The only one that I'll allow to leave, I guess, is Pinnock, because he's already 30. He'd then be going on to 31. So I'll consider offers there. Brabeck, who we brought in for free, and I think he's played about 2 games. If someone wants to give me money and I make a profit on him, I'll take it. Loriente, win that. Yes, he does. Good on him. So that would then mean we'd need to replace them. Aya and Collins, Nathan Collins, who I definitely know his name now. Tony. Loriente, nearly getting there on the rebound. Doesn't quite. Why did it not let me have Rico Henry go for that? Jesus. Yeah, what else? Chris Ramos can probably stay as a backup. As I said, with Ivan Toney, if, a suitable offer comes in, damn it. Damsgaard had space, didn't quite really hit it with conviction, just sort of almost laid it up for Nick Pope to slap away. No broken fingers this time. Corner from Mbeumo towards Loriente doesn't... Whoa. Oh! We just want a penalty. What's that for? I don't understand what's happened. Nick Pope's given away a penalty somehow. That was very strange. He just bumped over Loriente. That's so bad. Because they've thumped a back pass back onto the line. I think I'll take this seriously though. Because, we've won a pen. And we score the pen. Alright, very, very good pen. Ivan Toney's penalties are absolutely incredible. I wasn't pressing anything. You can see I was using it. His penalties are brilliant. So that was outstanding right in the top corner. And maybe, just maybe, his last goal for Brentford. Who knows? Depending on what does or doesn't happen in the summer. We'll see. It's 2-0 though. That's basically covered everyone, I think, in terms of the squad. You know, and I guess in terms of what I'm looking for, it would just be improvements. And it I guess depends on who goes out. But then if there's someone I have in mind, or you have in mind, I'll just have to work on signing them and then forcing out someone who's in their spot. Because we sort of want to sit with 2 people per position. Which we're sitting at currently, but then obviously Reguilon goes, anyone else goes, we need to replace them. The only other person that I will be encouraging to leave is David Raya. I did see, I was looking at the squad before and I realised that he comes back from Arsenal in the summer. I'm just going to lob that because I was in trouble. He comes back from Arsenal in the summer, and that's sort of silly. So I'll be encouraging his departure. That was a good save, or a good hit anyway. And that'll be halftime. I don't even know what's happened. I've just been talking. I haven't really paid attention to what's gone on, but we're up 2-0, so it seems to have gone well. As for, I guess, as Newcastle have a good run on here with Almiron. As for what next season's aims will be, is just to better this finish, basically. So I guess is that a penalty? Are you kidding me? What was the penalty there? Did I not get the ball there? The only challenge that I was a part of, did I not get the ball? Is it not for getting the ball? I guess Newcastle was sort of owed one after the first half debacle penalty with the passing it back to their own goal line and whatever. But this is ridiculous. Sticks his foot out, straight on the ball. Isak runs into him. That's the penalty. Referee, straight away, you can see I'm pointing at the screen. You can't, if I can... that's the penalty. Sticks a foot out, gets it. Penalty. Fix your game. Alright, we'll see what happens, but... oh, okay, it's fine. Don't worry. Life's good. We've sorted that one out. And chill. Bloody hell. Newcastle need to relax, man. Janelt. Oh, finds a good little ball there for Loriente. To Rico Henry. I wanted Loriente to get beyond him. And he has. Mbermo now. Why isn't Mbermo there? Is this the free roam? Norgard. Go on. From range. Oh, straight to the bloody defender. They clear it. Hickey wins it, but straight to Joe Linton, who I think would be a stunning signing if we could afford it. Money is also a thing. With the way that this season's gone, we didn't spend, a huge amount. I think we probably on Loriente, we probably spent. I think we ended up spending. Why did Tony go on the outside there? We're squeezing a shot. Oh dear. I was really just trying to get Ivan Toney a hat-trick on the last day of the season. What was I saying? Oh, on Loriente we probably spent too much, maybe. I think we spent 24 million or something. I can't really remember, but it's probably in this video. I don't know. What was I saying? But then, we didn't really have much more than that to spend. And none of our players are that valuable. Ivan Toney's probably the most valuable, but he'll fetch us, 26. That's a card for sure. Relax. Bloody hell, mate. I know you're down 2-0 and finishing 7th, but ease up, mate. That was shocking. I don't know what he was playing out there, Harvey. Where's he even playing? Is he playing on the right? I don't understand. Oh, Mboma doesn't quite get there. Oh, and then they clear it. Hickey, header back. Those headers never go to your team, I swear to God. You just thump it back the direction it came, and it'll just bypass everyone on your team. Here's Taremi for Newcastle. Almiron on the right. Where's Harvey Barnes playing? That's a goal kick. Oh, you piss. You absolute monkey. That's where Harvey Barnes is. Completely unmarked in the centre of the box. Tapping it into an empty net 2 minutes after he quite possibly could have got sent off. That's cool. Pinnock doesn't win his tackle. The ball just about goes out. The camera freaks out and Harvey Barnes gets a tap in. Rico Henry doesn't quite get there. 2-1. Perhaps I shouldn't just be jabbering and trying to get Ivan Toney a hat-trick. We'll switch that. Playing a 4-4-2? I think they're just playing like a flat 4-4-2 with Isak and Taremi up front. But then they also have Almiron, Gordon and Barnes are all on in a midfield 4 with Joe Linton. Like, I know Joe Linton's incredible. Oh, that's a horrid pass. God, my nose is itchy. I really need to itch my nose. Oh, here we go. Alright. Okay, we got there. We managed to hold them off while I scratched my nose. Yeah, what an attacking midfield and whatever. Oh, win that. The anger's coming out now. Get the ball. Oh my God. 74 minutes in. Taremi to Isak. Oh, well done. And we win the ball. Well won by... well done and well getting it out there. We've done well to get out through Damsgaard and Loriente. Oh, that was meant to just lay it off. You absolute goon of a game. You absolute spoons at EA Sports. Don't know what you're doing. How did that happen? All right, I got that out. Anyway, sort of don't know what came over me there. Can we just have the 3 points, please? And Burmo, little inside ball for Norgard. I can't really see the names, so I'm really guessing. If any of these have been wrong, that's probably why. The names on the bottom right, so this half, it's our names. I can't see because of my microphone. So if I've got them wrong, that's why. Their names, no excuse. Absolute no excuse. Just me being bad, I guess. Hickey should have won that, perhaps. But doesn't matter, because Pinnock is there. Pinnock has been a pillar at the back today. Good counter-attack on here. And Burmo onto his left. Straight at the keeper. Alright, well... anticlimactic, I guess. Man, I don't know what's happened to my nose, but it's not good. And Burmo with the corner towards Toney. Not going to win that. But we will recycle. And it, again, won't be won by Ivan Toney. Don't know what's going on there. Can we win something, though? Oh my God. Just like a series of almost wins. And it's those 50-50 battles that you need to win. You know, they always say, you know, you got to win your battles. Win your challenges, especially early on. All right, well, we'll just pass that back. And now thump it long. And lose it. Yep, this is all part of the plan still. Not great. Not great. I do like that Isak is taking their free kicks though, because it means that his height isn't in the box. Headed away twice. Ivan Toney thumps it away. He gets the last touch of the season. Potentially the last touch in his last game. Who knows? And a giant shock. We finished 6th. There it is then, the end of season 1. It's done. It's in the books. It's in the bag. It's in the past. And we are moving forward to season 2 where we'll hopefully look for top 4, depending on, I guess, how much money we get, how much we change the squad. Because we did just get £160 million for finishing 6th. It's pretty decent, I guess. Going down was, I guess, the sort of usual suspects, Burnley, Luton and Sheffield. Winning the league by a landslide was Liverpool. Hopefully in season 2 it's a much closer race, at least for the top 4 involving us. Hopefully we just do better, and hopefully there's a Europa League or a Conference League in our future. We'll see. and you'll see in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you do leave us that like down below, subscribe if you're new, comment what you think of the video, the transfers, the whatever. Let me know who you think we should sign, anything and everything, let me know. That's it. Cheers. Peace.